Pawns gridlocked in the center for an interesting, dynamic game. A common second move that develops a piece and attacks the central pawn. Knight c6 develops the knight toward the center, protects the pawn on e5, and eyes the d4 square. The three knights opening controls the center and supports the e4 pawn. Knight f6 develops the knight, attacks the e4 pawn, and controls the d5 square. Bishop b5 develops the bishop, attacks the c6 knight, and prepares castling. Black develops the bishop and attacks the center. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This avoids clear danger. This kicks a bishop, the clearly correct move for a threatened bishop. Both kings are castled and ready for the middle game. This permits the opponent to win a pawn by kicking a key defender. This will win a pawn by kicking away a vital defender. This misses a better way to move a knight to safety. That pawn was free for the taking. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This avoids clear danger. Out comes the bishop and into the battle. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. The correct move to safety. The better move was to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. The game was close to equal, but now black has the advantage. This threatens to tactically win a bishop. This prevents the opponent. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. This allows the opponent to sacrifice a knight for a nice tactic. The best option was to capture a pawn that was threatening to win material. This is an equal trade. A clear recapture. This is the strongest option. That was a free pawn. This leads to losing a rook. This is the way to win a rook. Recaptures. This is the only move that works. This connects the rook. This misses a better way to evade the check from the opposing queen. This allows the knight to control more squares. This evades the check from the knight. That's fine. This permits the opponent to force eventual checkmate. This continues the checkmate threat. That was a free pawn. The forced checkmate is no longer available, and the game continues. The better move was to move a rook to a more active position. This wins material. This steps away from the checking knight. This continues down the road to checkmate. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This continues the checkmate threat. This steps away from the checking rook. This misses an opportunity to tactically win a queen. This prevents the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. This wins material. This allows the opponent to force eventual checkmate. The rook was sacrificed for checkmate, a stunning move. This is the way to win a knight. This evades the check from the rook. This continues down the road to checkmate. This blocks the check from an opposing bishop. This continues the checkmate threat. That was a free rook. This steps away from the checking rook. And the game is over.